Welcome back! As we saw in the previous episode, search engines retrieve and AI generates. Knowing the difference prevents misuse. But there's a bigger question educators need answered. What should you, as an educator, actually use artificial intelligence for? And what should you avoid? Let's answer that. AI is good at drafting. It can quickly produce first drafts of lessons, emails, rubrics, and assessments. It's good at summarizing. It can condense long articles, extract key points, and identify themes across multiple texts. It's good at structuring information. It can organize ideas into outlines, format content into templates, and suggest logical sequences. These are valuable tasks, and artificial intelligence helps you save time and reduce the cognitive load of starting from scratch. A 2024 survey from the Education Technology Research Network found that educators using AI for drafting and summarizing tasks reported an average time savings of 3.2 hours per week on administrative work. But here's what's critical to understand. AI supports these tasks. It doesn't complete them. A draft still needs your review. A summary still needs your verification. A structure still needs your judgment. Because artificial intelligence is not good at evaluating truth, it doesn't know if information is accurate. It doesn't distinguish between credible and non-credible sources. It predicts plausibility, not validity. AI is not good at emotional nuance either. It can't truly understand how a student feels. It can't gauge frustration, confusion, or excitement from written work alone. Let me give you an appropriate example. You use AI to draft 3 discussion questions based on a chapter your students read. You review the questions, adjust one for clarity, remove one that's too complex, and add follow-up prompts based on how your students typically engage. Why this works? You're using the tool for drafting. You're applying judgment. You're adapting based on knowledge AI doesn't have your specific students. Now, let's see an inappropriate example. You paste student discussion responses into AI and ask it to evaluate the depth of their thinking. You use its assessment without review. Why this doesn't work? You're asking the model to interpret meaning and intent. It can't. It can identify surface patterns, length, vocabulary, structure, but it can't truly understand whether a student grasped the concept. AI cannot understand students. It doesn't know when a student is struggling. It doesn't recognize growth. It doesn't perceive effort or engagement. What it can do is identify patterns in text, frequency of errors, complexity of vocabulary, length of responses. But patterns are not understood. According to research published in 2024 by the Learning Sciences Research Institute, AI-generated feedback on student writing achieved 41% accuracy in identifying conceptual understanding compared to teacher evaluation. However, it performed well on mechanical errors, such as grammar and citation format. This tells you where the tool is useful and where it's not. Use AI to catch grammar errors, suggest sentence revisions, and identify missing citations. Those are mechanical tasks. Don't use it to evaluate whether a student understood the assignment's core concept. That requires interpretation these tools can't provide. Here's what this looks like in practice. You assign a reflective essay. Students write about a challenge they overcame and what they learned from it. AI can suggest a lesson structure. You decide if it matches your objectives. AI can generate assessment questions. You decide if they measure what matters. AI can draft feedback. You decide if it's appropriate for the specific student. The next time you consider using artificial intelligence for a task, ask yourself, am I using this to support my work, or am I asking it to replace my judgment? If it's support, proceed carefully. If it's a replacement, reconsider. Because AI doesn't replace pedagogy, it doesn't replace relationships, it doesn't replace expertise. It accelerates certain tasks so you have more time for the work that actually requires you. Like and subscribe for more AI insights. Until next time.